Well, today's the day we're going to do the van tour, but before we get into that, I want to show you how we do breakfast. So a little breakfast on the Blackstone, nothing better. I'll put eggs in those little circles and have, as Joe calls them, dippy eggs, but I love this Blackstone. If you guys have the chance to get a small one for camping, it beats the heck out of a barbecue grill, and it's propane just like a barbecue grill. So more coming up.
Good morning. Dippy, and I do say dippy eggs from Arizona.
We have to sit
Great
over.
job, Josh.
You're welcome. We have to sit over here in the shade. Too hot at the picnic table. All right, finally, the van viewing. We just call this stage one. This is getting our van to the point where we can have fun camping it, be comfortable, be safe. But we'll do maybe more elaborate interior at some point, but this is what we're gonna do for now. So before I take you in there, well, we'll both go in, I'll introduce you to our camping buddies. This is, let's see, where are they? There's Barbie.
They're on break. They're union break. Leave them alone.
Yeah, they're union puppies. And there's Romeo. They love it, but of course you can see they love being lazy. So let's go inside the van and we'll give you the tour. So here it is. Da, 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 da. I think I showed you sometime previously. We got this cedar chest, so that's our bench, and we love it. Holds all our clothes, underwear, other stuff. I've got a vacuum in there, all kinds of stuff. Then we were lucky and we found this great freezer. It can be a freezer or a refrigerator. So if we're somewhere that has electricity, we can plug in. Eventually we want to get enough solar so that we can plug in without having, we can use that electricity without having to rely on being plugged in. Anyway, we use the front there's our little power station, for charging things, for laundry, extra blankets and stuff. I love this van because it's got a lot of extra storage up here. I've seen where people build that out, and someday we may want to, but right now we don't need to. We've got really good blackout curtains, but we also have these side curtains that I just put them on a shower curtain. They pull across, a shower curtain rod. They pull across, they look nice. I got them at a thrift store. And then you can see our insulation up there. We've partially insulated. From the windows down, we have it insulated, but we don't have the ceiling insulated yet. Any comments, Joe?
No.
Let's close that so it won't be so hot.
Sun out. Oh, hang on.
This old man,
So I wanted you guys to take a look at the bed.
Just a second, I'm going to close this all the way.
Killer. So I got 4 inches, 2 each way, so I can fully 5'10", 5'11", lay here. But what I wanted to show you was this is the baddest thing you'll ever see. You can't see these bars here. They go across, and we got them at IKEA. There's 4 of them, except we had no brackets to connect them into. So the lady goes, "Oh no, you have to buy the whole bed." It's like, no, we already have a plan, So me and Jocelyn found these brackets over here. You can't really see.
If I can get in there.
And
yeah,
it goes in it. 4. Then we got this as a spacer for condensation and moisture. And then this mattress, we got a Costco.
This is a great mattress.
It's a foam gel mattress, right? But I just love laying here. Oh, one half's go on break. We're union.
Get up, your break's
This
over.
was for the
It is the air
air
conditioner.
conditioner,
Yeah.
but it was a passenger van, and when we took it over, it was a shell. So we had to cut around it through the mattress, and they were saying, "Oh, you have to clean up, and you have to do this, you have to do that." Brother-in-law had an electric fish fillet knife. Wow, wow, done, no mess.
Yeah, we had to cut the mattress to fit around that air conditioning. And that air conditioner is great when the van is running, but we can't run it, unless the van's on. Otherwise, we would, totally mess up the battery. So at some point, if we put an air conditioner on the top, we'll get rid of that that air conditioner because let me show you how bulky it is. It takes up that space, and down below there's a big motor, which we'll show you later. But it also has these, these vents, and they take up a lot of room. It's nice. We have the dogs back here when we're driving, so it's nice then, but otherwise we can't use it. So that's our bed. One thing, there was something I was going to say about the bed. I don't remember what it was. Anyway, we got that all put together. It is solid. That Costco mattress is the best. Both of us said it's the best bed we've ever slept on, which is crazy. Camping, right?
Actually, too, what we did was on the side, we got two 2x6s, and Jocelyn cut out a cutout the size of a 2x6 and marked where we hold it out. Voila, right through it. And then once we put the bars on here, I said, hand me that level. Let's just see if it's level. Jeez, it is. Next one. Oh my God. Oh my God. All four of us. They're all level.
He doubts
did
me. Yep, we got it all level. It was a feat for us because I told you before we didn't even know how to turn the drill on. Anyway, so getting on, we've got tons of storage down here. Pull that up. I'll show you more from the back end, but there is so much storage. And then around this corner, around there, we have the big water bottle. So that brings us to our kitchen. I think I kind of showed you this, but we have our little, kitchen area. And it's got the automatic water dispenser. I'm not very good at this video stuff. Sorry, guys. We've got a nice long counter, plenty of room to work on. If we wanted to cook in here, it's easy to put our little butane heater right up here, and I've got a pad to put under it. But then we also have all this storage. We've got just odds and ends in here. We've got more. So we've got empty storage in there. All our pots and pans, dishes, some food, just odds and ends, cleaning things, more odds and ends for the kitchen. And then storage under here, which is actually where we keep our porta potty when we're not using it. All our silverware and utensils are in here. And everything stays really good when we travel because we have it all bungeed down. And then up here, we have, I love that the van obviously is metal. And we would lose all that ability to use magnets if we put siding on. So we're going to have to decide how we want to do that. Does need to be insulated. I pushed in batting down in as many of these holes as I could, and then we got these little snap-ons to cover some of the holes. But from the windows down, we have it all insulated. Anyway, you can see all our storage up there.
These are magnetic, obviously.
Yeah, those
it
are
takes
magnetic.
2 hands to pull them out. You couldn't do it with 1 hand. It's solid.
Yeah, in fact, coming to this campground, we had to go over some pretty rugged terrain, and everything held up great. I take this hanging thing, the white hanging thing here, I take that down when we travel. And some of the stuff along this well here behind the cabinet, I stuff with some towels and stuff so it doesn't rattle. But then over here we have all our toiletries, and we have towels down there, just some odds and ends. Got a chair there, and we have a little end table that we can fold up, but we're using that outside for right now. I think that's about it. The dogs fit perfectly. Let's see if I can get this turned. They fit perfectly on the floor here between the counter and the bench in their little playpen at night, and they stay warm and cozy. Okay, we'll show you our garage. Go ahead and open. So I love these doors because they open all the way out. Well, they open out, and then as you can see on this one, they fold all the way back, so it gives you plenty of room and workability. So down here we have so much stuff. We have treats, extra supplies, our buddy heater, which we didn't need, our solar panel. Oh, we can fit, we have a Blackstone grill, a small one, tabletop, and we have
Outdoor fire pit.
yeah, an outdoor fire pit. All that fits under here. Our big propane tank. What else we put back here?
Don't forget your water. Water.
Okay, he's making a point there. This guy from Philly. Anyway, and then this is additional support. These we're going to eventually do an angle iron bar to go across here, but right now we're using these poles. And the reason we have to do that is the bed comes out a little farther on this side because we had to work around that air conditioner, and you can see how bulky the motor part is. So until we get that angle iron up, we're using these temporary table legs. So that's our tour. Joe, have you?
Hi.
That's our tour. We wanted to talk a little bit about what we would do differently. I think I love it the way it is. And for our first go around, this is perfect. I can't believe we did it because we don't know what we're doing. So first of all, I want to say we're really open to suggestions. If you've got any ideas for us, we'd love to hear. I think I probably packed too much stuff for this short trip, but I was also thinking of a long-term trip because in the summer we want to go north this year. Maybe next year we'll go east, and we might even do the southeast eventually. But so we're obviously going to need more things, and we need to be more selective and figure out better storage. But for a short trip, this was good. I definitely had more than we needed. What were some of the things we thought we wanted to add? Definitely those, if anybody has seen those domes for food, we want to get a couple of those because you never know where you're camping. And like here, it wasn't that there were flies, there were so many of these little tiny gnats. I couldn't even drink my wine. They were flying in it. I had to put my wine in a thermos.
I just swallowed them. They go to my beer. I swallowed them. I didn't care.
Joe needs more protein, so he just went ahead and ate them. But that would be one thing. We also, what else did we look at?
I really like our freezer that we got. That's big, 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 big. No ice, no ice. And then the fire thing. How many years has it been?
Oh, the propane fire pit.
Yeah, propane. It's like every time we camp, we get 6, 7 bundles of wood. What a joke that's been. Your hands get dirty. This is ideal for me.
Yeah, and I think with the fire pit, it came with lava rocks, and they look pretty, but and they heat up. But I think it would be easier, less dusty, messy, to have the glass fire rocks or stones, those clear, and you can get them in all different colors. So I think we're going to do that. Oh, I know another thing. We need some cargo nets in the back to hold everything in place. I did quite a bit with the bungee cords, and nothing really moved. But we could get on worse roads than we've been on. So we need the cargo nets. I'd like to get some cargo nets up that we could hang from the walls too, to just put things in. That's about it. I can't think of anything now, but if you guys have suggestions, we would love to hear them.
We're all ears.
Yeah, and like Ross Perot, remember that? We also, in the future, want to do a little video just kind of telling you who we are and about us and how we got into this camping lifestyle and our adventures in not only camping but owning a campground. So that'll come up for maybe even a couple videos. But here's for now. This is good. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you all the subscribers. And if you're new, thank you for coming, and I hope you push the subscribe button. And hope to see you again. Oh, Joe, there.
Have a nice day.
A man of many
Where's my
words.
beer?
All right, see you guys
See you
later.
later.